Hey guys, welcome back. So today I have the Morphe Set 706 travel case. It comes with 12 brushes, both synthetic and natural bristles. And right now on the Morphe site is about $24.99. That doesn't include shipping or handling. It's just all like there. So it comes with a black and white case and it's so cute, and then like all the brushes come in here, but I have them all set out. This is actually, I really like this case. I just got back from Oklahoma and I put all my brushes in here that I was using to travel with, and they all fit, like, no doubt about it. And then I just like threw it in my purse and I was ready to go. Like, it was nice to have like something that was so like easy to grab, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so the first brush it comes with is gonna be the powder brush. This is it has natural bristles. It just looks like this. So the powder brush, you know, is just for all the powder that you want to put on your face, everywhere for you. If you are a beginner, because it doesn't have what it is like at all, like I wouldn't know what brush this was. I had to like look it up to see. So I would recommend getting a Sharpie and just writing, oh, this is my powder brush. That way you get more familiar with the different brushes and what they're used for. You can use them for whatever you want, but that way you just kind of know. So when you go to the store, like next time you go to Ulta or Sephora, you can look at like different powder brushes and see how they're all different, or, you know, like you can just compare and contrast, and that way you get more familiar with what the tools you're working with. The blush brush, it looks exactly like the powder brush. The difference is going to be in the top right here. So for instance, my powder brush is going to be a little thicker. I don't know if you can see that, but it's going to be a little thicker right here versus this one, it's more skinny. So this is going to be your powder brush, and the thinner one's going to be your blush brush, and this one has natural bristles. So you're just gonna put your blush on like this, you know, just blend it in, make it gorgeous, gorgeous, work it, gal. The flat foundation brush, this has synthetic bristles. I personally have never used a flat foundation brush. I'm more of like a beauty blender, or I use my Real Technique, like this kind of brush, and I just like, you know, pop it on there, or not pop it, but like blend it out. But this one, you just kind of paint your face with it, and then you just like dab it in. That way there is no streaks. I'm really excited to use this one. I haven't yet. You gotta give things a try, you know? You don't know if you like it until you try it. That's my motto. That's what I said for anal. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, next up we have the Angled Shadow Brush. This is, it has natural bristles for you, and it's very, very angled. This is very thick as well. Super thick. So the angled brush, you could either go right here, or you can, when you're doing eyeshadow, just kind of like swoop it up like in an angle, so you can do it like an angled shadow. This, I would honestly, I think I'm going to start using it for highlight. I feel like this is like the perfect little highlighter like brush, because then you can just like dab it on there and it'll work like to your advantage. So you can do either. And the next one I have is the flat Shadow Fluff. This is a natural bristle. So this is going to be your eyeshadow brush when you want to just put a lot of color and fill your lid with something. You're not kind of caring on the detail. You're just going in with one color and filling that lid. This would be perfect for that. Our blender brush. This also has natural bristles, and this one's a little skinnier. So there's two in the pack. I'll get to the second one later, but this is the thinner one. And this is the one that you're going to work in, and really, like, if you want detail, like really just want that crease to where it blends, and you just really want to hit that certain, like, you want to hit that spot. Stop with the sex jokes, Chris. That's not funny. Okay. If you really just want to, you know, be precise, this is going to be the blending brush. Chubby Shadow Brush. This is a natural bristles, and it's chubby. I mean, compared to your other one, it's kind of like the same, but this one's your chubby one. This is going to be a little bigger than your other one, so it's going to be more chubby, so you're working with more. For this one, you wouldn't have to put as much product because it covers more ground. You know what I'm saying? Well, like on your eye, it covers more. Blender Fluff, it's natural bristles. This is the one I was comparing to the blender brush, but this one's a little thicker than the other one, so let me do a comparison. So this one's thicker, this one's thinner. See how this one's way thicker? This one's if you just want to like fuck some shit up, you know, like you don't really care, you're just like, yeah, give it to me, let me do this. So you're just like kind of everywhere, going for like a messy look. Not even a messy look, just, you know, just trying to blend. You're not being precise, you just kind of want it all over. So you're just all over the place. A concealer brush. This is synthetic. Looks like this. It looks like a little mini me of the foundation brush. I know. Isn't it cute? So, for me, like I would cover up the bumps with my concealer. So you can do one of two things. You can either get concealer and then put it on and then pat it in with it, or you can put your foundation on and then put on concealer. It's really up to you. I feel like all skin types are different in that aspect, so you can do what you want. I usually tend to put on my concealer a little bit before because I use a lighter color than I would my foundation. So then I would just go in and just with the concealer just blend it in on where my trouble spots are. Shadow Fluff. This is natural bristles, so this is going to be your smaller one for eyeshadow. So this is going to be the more precise one out of the two, because the other two were fairly fluffy and big. This one's going to be not so much, so it's just going to, you know, just be your normal eyeshadow brush right there. It's cool because the packaging, like black, white, travel case, black, white, you know what I'm saying? I wonder if they did that on purpose. All right, and we have two more, guys. We're just zipping on by. All right, so the next one I have is going to be the lip brush. This is synthetic. This is synthetic. This is your lip brush. This is synthetic. So if you want to put your lipstick, like rub your lipstick on it, or do like a liquid lip, you can kind of like get in the rim of it and just really like line your lips. Like it will be so on point when you line them. It'll look really great. I have yet to use one of these because I'm always just like, but like when I want to be like, especially on a liquid lip, if I want to be hella precise, like girl, you make that line. You. All right, and last but not least in the set is going to be the angled liner brush. This is synthetic. So it does have a little bit of an angle right here. I really can't wait to use this brush. I like it because I use a lot of like, not liquid, but like gel, the ones that come in like the pot, like the Maybelline or L'Oreal, the L'Oreal, the pot ones, and then you kind of, oh, I thought I had one, kind of just like dip it in, and then you can do your wing liner like this. And I feel like this is going to be great because it's very precise, which is what you're essentially looking for, is precision when you're trying to hit that like perfect, get that perfect line. You can also, like, I would also use this as a brow fill-in. So sometimes when I don't use, because I have a Anastasia Brow Wiz, whenever I like don't really want to fill them in, but I still want to kind of like fill them in, that doesn't make any sense. Whenever I don't want to fill them in, I want to fill them in. Okay, so when I use Anastasia Brow Wiz, that's me like really like fluffing, filling in, filling in, filling in. But when I'm too lazy to do that, I'll just get like a dark eyeshadow, like a black one or like a really dark brown one, and I'll just like tap it in the eyeshadow, and then I'll just go in where like it needs to be fixed. So like pretty much my arch, because my arch has like not bald spots, but it's like thinner than the rest of my brow. So I'll just go in and kind of like touch those up. So I feel like this would be a great for your brow too if you're trying to do that, just like touch it up real quick. Or and then they fit perfectly in the case. Well, obviously they came in the case. They better fucking fit perfectly, Carissa. Like, what the hell? So then just plop them on in. You can even, like, even if you're not traveling, if you don't have a case, like, for your brushes, like, if you have, like, a little, like, vanity or whatever, just take off the lid and, like, put it somewhere where you'll remember, and then just leave that as your, like, brush case. Like, that would be super cute. And then when you travel, just get the lid and plop it back. Video helped you guys on getting to know your brushes a little better. I know I tried to find like a solid video that was like super informational on those brushes, and I really couldn't find one that I genuinely was like, oh, that helped a lot, like, oh, okay, now I understand, like, I get it, like, da 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 da. If you have any other questions on any of the brushes or whatever, leave them in the comment section below, and I'd be. So on the Morphe website, it has details on the brush, like how like long they are, like in inches, whether they're synthetic or not. If you guys want to see a video of me using the brushes, not all of them, but most of them. I can probably do most of them. And yeah, I'll do like a full face on just using nothing but the brushes from that set. So let me know, and thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye. Missy, you know I couldn't leave this video without giving you a shout out, woman. I just want to give a huge shout out to my cousin. She's the one that actually bought me the Morphe Set 706 for Christmas. So without you, I wouldn't have any Morphe brushes. And I just want to say thank you, and I really appreciate this. So shout out to you, baby girl. Love ya. You know, it's like a, not the ones that you actually like hold on to the little thing. I really tried to, fuck, what did I even really try to do? What did I try to do? I don't even know. There's like 3 ants right now. I don't get it. Anyway.